Here's Rush on the approach. Low kick. Got a good bounce. Picked up right at about the 40-yard line. And number 33 for IW. That is Cohen Henderson. They've got a full house backfield. Turn and Corbin Breen, the quarterback. We've got a pre-snap season against Iroquois West, 33-12. Here's the quarterback, Breen, under center. Turns, hands the ball off, up the middle. And that's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards on first down. Breen again working under center. Backs are stacked in the eye. It's a pitch out here to the near side. We've got a good seal. Running back, that's 25, Coleman. Coleman out and still on his feet. Spins down to about the 40. Now inside the 40, down to the 36. And said Warriors. The Raiders go to work here on the Falcon 37. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Breen up the middle, and his forward progress will give him an 8 here for the Raiders on the opening drive of today's ball game. Winner gets to claim the Central Illinois Youth Football League Super Bowl title. Here's a nice run by Coleman. Coleman evading 3 Falcon defenders, still on his feet, but ultimately you got to run exclusively under center so far. It's an empty backfield. One receiver here to the near side. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And Breen going to string this play out, and a nice tackle there on the end. That's going to be another loss. Work out of the deep shotgun. This is
it looks to be a punt.
Yeah, they're going to punt. It's a high snap. Falcons are going to try to get back there, and they're going to pick it up. That's Breen, but he's finally brought down. Were they going to punt that, you think?
Yeah, they were.
The opening round game for Coach Augsburger's Falcons. Here's Rush working under center. No, he backs out into the shotgun. Quarterback keeper. Sidesteps a couple defenders. Look at that move. He's down to the 30, to the 32, now to the 20. And that is going to be a pickup, one up top, as Rush works out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Now he's going to take it off right in. Cuts it upfield. Now back outside. Here's Rush still on his feet. He's got a quarter trek to the end zone, and he's in. Ben Rush, touchdown, 21 yards. And it's 6-0 good guys. Jack, I think they actually had a running clock last week in the semifinal game. Here's the handoff, and the Falcons are going to get in the junior division in seniors, Jack.
Strictly Kids Retail Shop in downtown Gibson City. When the autumn breeze blows, Strictly Kids has got
Mighty Mites from GCMS and Moments coming up. Here's Rush on the kickoff. Low kick, and it's bobbled by the intended return man back there. Finally picked up by Breen, who's their quarterback offensively. Strings it out to the right side, where he's brought down by a flock of to the big field. IW football, first down on their own 36-yard line. Here's a pitch out to the near side. Running back, that is a 25, Coleman. He's gotten the bulk of the carries here early on, and after about a 4-yard pickup, he's tapping 4:47 here.
Looks like we got a stack formation here.
Yep, 3 receivers here to the near side. Now a man goes in motion. That's Coleman. Breen going to keep the football, dancing around, and not much space to operate. Maybe a couple here off the left edge. Raiders, backs are stacked in the eye. 1 receiver up top, 1 here to the near side. Breen, the quarterback, drops back, hands it off up the middle, and Coleman looked like he may have slipped.
Yeah, he slipped and his knee hit the ground, so it was ball dead right there.
Here's Breen under center once again, back stacked in the eye. 2 receivers, 1 up top, 1 to the near side. Falcons bunched up on the line. Here's a handoff, Coleman up the middle, and a nice run, but Jack, I think he's going to be short by a yard.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
The near side as Rush works out of the shotgun. Running back to his right, it's going to be a handoff to the left side. Nice run by Liam Phillips. Phillips still on his feet, and he's brought down, we'll call it about a 7-8-yard gain by Liam Phillips. Short, we'll call it a long 4 here for the Falcons. Rush takes the snap, shotgun, hands it off, spinning around, and not much there for the Falcons. Rush working out of the shotgun. They're going to run the football here, Jack. Just 1 receiver up top.
Yep. They got that stack, too. Yep, right to the side.
Here's Rush, going to take it off right edge. Not much room to run. Look at that
man,
move.
Wow.
Cut back. He's still on his feet. He's got the first down, and he's off to the races.
He's
and Ben
gone.
Rush, see you later. 39 yards and a touchdown, but we've got flags.
It looks to be holding.
25-yard line. Man in motion. That's Diesel Paris. Here's Rush. Throw. Has a man open, and it is caught. Yes, it is caught down to the 10. 15-yard pass on first down. Here, let's see if Rush takes off, and it looks like they've got numbers in their favor if he does. Here he comes. Rush against the grain, cuts back. Now he's taking it outside. It's a foot race to the corner of the end zone. He's in there. Touchdown, Ben Rush.
He's incredible.
One-man gang out there, Jack.
Going for that pylon. I mean, the receivers are blocked.
So the Falcons will attempt the, in this case, 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, placement down, kick up, and plenty of distance, and it's good. Ben Rush doing it all as the Falcons take a 15-0 lead. About a minute to go here in the first quarter. We'll send it back to our studios again, recognizing Falcons will kick it off from the 40-yard line. Kickoff to the right side. Picked up there by number 39 of the Raiders. That's Jax McGahee, and he's doing well just to fall on the ball. Kind of fumbled it on the Raider football. Backs are stacked in the eye. Corbin Breen, the quarterback, under center. One receiver up top, one to the near side. He's going to turn, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep the football. He's running backwards.
There's a hold.
There's going to be a hold, and he's going to be and you know what? The Falcons game. Trips receivers here for the Raiders to the near side, trailing 15-0. Quarterback Corbin Breen working under center. It's a spot pass out here to the near side. Was caught and bobbled, and that's going to be incomplete to Gavin Coleman. And the tackle made 3rd and 15. As Breen works under center again, throws the football, and it's tipped around, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And right about midfield for GCMS. Kick is not too bad. Punted off to the right side, gets an IW bounce, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the Raider 47-yard line. 4-26. Falcons back on the attack, have the ball on the IW 47-yard line. Here's Rush rolling out. Looks like he's going to throw the football, and he will down the field. Got a man wide open, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Iroquois West number 32, Tegan Reed. And the ball they will have on their own 24-yard line. Coleman gets the carry out to the right side, evades a couple defenders, spins, and he's going to be knocked down at about the, we'll call it 26. Impressive fashion. GCMS 15 and the Raiders nothing. More coming from Clifton Central High School. Super Bowl Sunday on WGCY. Second quarter, second and we'll call it 7. As the quarterback Breen works out of the shotgun and all kinds of movement up front for the Raiders, and that'll be
around 22-yard line.
Breen under center, turns, flips it out. Lead blocker didn't get out in front of the running back, Coleman, and he's got nowhere to go, and the Falcons say the ball's on the field. It's picked up. GCMS has it, and that's going to be a touchdown. Running it in, it's number 7, Liam Phillips. And, yeah, that's going to stand. Looking for the officials maybe to blow a whistle or a flag. Nothing out there. You saw the Falcon coaching staff just going nuts as Phillips picked that ball up off the turf. I did not see who
Landon Donovan
who punched it out. Was it Landon Donovan?
He went for the tackle and the dude
to pick it up and place it. And then the kicker, in this case Ben Rush, approaches and lets it fly. Kick is up a little bit low, but the line drive, did that get over? It did.
It did, barely.
Boy, that was a worm burner right there off the right leg of Ben Rush. And the Falcon lead swells to 23-0. Right now, you're stunned.
Yeah, you don't know. If I was in Eric Rowe's position, I wouldn't know what to do. You're down 23-0, and it's not even halftime yet.
Yeah, you're barely into the second quarter. Low kickoff, picked up and ran out by IW. It's a good return by number 25, Gavin Coleman.
Tackle by
50 down to about the 49. But, boy, you just feel like you're up against a juggernaut here. You got to do something. If nothing else, you got to get some first downs. Here's a busted play. Quarterback Breen has nowhere to go, and he's slammed down. And that could have been a horse collar. I think this is just over 9 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Breen working under center, pitches it out to the left side. That's Coleman. Coleman, and again, just nowhere to go. Yeah. It's a Falcon defensive. Quarterback Breen working again under center. Empty backfield. He's going to roll to the right. And here come the Falcon defenders, and he is brought down. Carson Wilson, number 6. And Corbin Breen, the quarterback right now, he's just potential blockers there. So they're going to punt the ball. Gets it in the low punt.
Line drive, though.
And the Falcons back off. That's going to be a net of about maybe 18 yards. And the Falcons will begin. Now, we had a running clock in the semifinals. I don't know if that rule applies to the Super Bowl or not, but we're getting into that territory already. Here's the handoff, GCMS football, and kind of going back and forth, kind of a snaky type run at their own 42-yard line. 2 receivers up top, one to the near side. Full house backfield. Here's the handoff. That's Liam Phillips. Phillips trying to string this one out. Stops. Cuts back. Still on his feet. And look at this. He's going to get the first down. Well, he gets stopped maybe just shy of the first down.
About a yard away. That looked like a completely busted play. The blocker missed his block, and he almost got.
And if that's the case, and hopefully the Mighty Mites do the same, be sure to welcome them back to town later today. I know the kids really think that's a big deal.
Here comes a Ben Rush run to the right.
Here's Rush looking for some blockers. He's kind of hesitant to take off, and now he does. And he got the first down and maybe another couple yards on the end of that. New set of downs for the Falcons. Here's Rush out of the shotgun. He's going to run it here to the near side, looking for some lead blockers. Beats his man to the spot, but we've got a flag way back there, and that's probably going to come back. He's still on his feet. Spins,
He's
still on
going.
his feet. He took a helmet-to-helmet hit. Well, Falcons can pick up yards in big chunks. That shouldn't bother him. Trips receivers up top. Rush takes the snap out of the shotgun. Hesitation move, and for the first time today, really, they had a beat on him early on and brought him down. It's only going to be about a yard gain. Two running backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. Rush rolling to the right side, throws it down the field, and his intended target out there was number 24, Judd Berry, just a little bit short. Doing a good job as always. Appreciate it, Tom. 3rd and long here for the Falcons, and we get a pre-snap penalty, and that's going to be an easy false start on GCMS. American Legion, and we just heard from right there. Here's Carter Luttrell playing the quarterback position right now, trying to get one of his teammates in the right spot out there. And 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 up top. He'll go out of the shotgun. Here's Luttrell, and I think that was a busted play. It looked like maybe he was going to hand the ball off initially. After the timeout, we have play resuming, well, just for a moment. And 4th and about, 23? Something like that. Now they again go in real quick. So getting the kids ready, used to the game of football. All right, we get the snap, and there's the punt.
Sky kick.
And plenty of height on this one. Gets a pretty good bounce on the end. And this will die right at about the 40, yeah, we'll put it right at the Falcon, in this case, Iroquois West 40-yard line. If you're like an hour and 10 minutes, from what I understand. And here pitching a shutout again, winning 23-0. Raider football, turn. Here's the handoff up the middle, and actually it was a double dive. Second running back got it. Goes up, and you're able to fight through those injuries. 2nd and 7. Here's the quarterback, Breen, rolling to the left side, and the Falcon defense swallows him up.
Oh, geez.
That's going to go back to the original line of scrimmage, about a 3-yard loss.
Judd Reed took a shot right.
If you're not sure your car insurance would protect you in this situation, contact Country Financial Rep Tim Marriott. He can help you understand your policy so you get the protection that works for you. Call Tim at 217-784-82.
Breen working out of the deep shotgun. Trying to get all the players set. Sometimes it's
looks like they're punting.
Can look like Keystone Cops out there. Yeah, they're going to punt the football. No, it's going to be a fake. They throw it down the field and just about caught.
Good defense by Ben Rush, the safety, going right there and hitting the ball out of his hands. Almost had it.
So 1st and 10. Oh, boy. What offensive line.
It happens.
Snap out of the shotgun. 2 receivers up top. Looks, hands it off. That's Liam Phillips, and he's got nowhere to go. Really nice job there by number 16, Corbin, inside their own territory at their own 47. And I think they're only going to get maybe one more playoff here.
Just going to take
In fact, they're actually just going to take a knee. Rush back under. Junior division of the Central Illinois Football League Youth Super Bowl Sunday extravaganza. Falcons 23 and the Raiders nothing. We'll send it back. Hospitality by Clifton Central and getting us set up for the broadcast today. Here's Rush. They fake kind of a reverse. Ben's still stringing this play out. Cuts it inside, and he's got room, Jack. Here he goes. Flag's way back.
But
he's going to be gone, but it's going to come back. And, Jack, that was 30 yards behind the play.
You just can't be doing that. I mean, that's 2 costly penalties, but it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious, folks. Ben leading here 23-0. Here's Rush working out of the shotgun. 2 receivers up top, and I think he baited the Iroquois West defenders.
Hard count.
Off. This isn't a game every week. Here's Rush working out of the shotgun after the penalty. He's going to keep the football. Strings it out here to the near side. He's got good blocking down the field. He's got the first down, and he tiptoes to the sideline and went out of bounds at about, we'll call it the 37-yard. Running backs in the pro set formation. 2 receivers up top. 1 here to the near side. It's going to be a handoff. And running here to the left side off tackle. Not much doing. GCMS. Let's see who the ball carrier was. Here to the near side. 3 up top. Let's see if Ben lets the right arm show off here a little bit. He's going to roll to the right side. Got all kinds of space. He might just take off and run. There he is. Tucks the football up. He's got the first down, still
He's
on his
going.
feet. He's down the sideline, and he's off to the races, and Rush
gone.
is still on his feet. I don't see any laundry on the field.
Nope.
Touchdown, Falcons.
What a run by Ben Rush. I almost said his older brother.
63 yards. Ben Rush, third touchdown of the day, and that was, I believe, from the huddle, a designed pass play. It might have just been the old RPO right there. Crossbar. He's going to kick it again. They don't snap the ball. They just give it to the placeholder. Kick is up, and it's got the height, but not the distance. It's going to be just back. And we'll identify the kicker here in just a moment. Good kick right up the middle, and it's fielded there at about the 50 at midfield by the Raiders, and that's their running back, Gavin Coleman, and he gets it into Falcon territory. Back. Can I have Ben on mine?
Can he beat my flex,
Yeah,
please?
didn't have a very good day fantasy-wise.
I didn't either.
All right, here's the Falcons playing defense, and it picked off.
What an interception.
Tipped, picked up by the Falcons.
He's gone. That's Case Jester.
Case Jester on the run, and he's going to be brought down at the 32, but we've got
There's the
flags, Jack. It's 35. 3 receivers here to the near side, one split out up on top, and Rush is going to work out of the shot. That's not Rush anymore. That's Carter Luttrell. Carter there.
Got speed.
And he's going to try to string this play out, and he took a pop there on the end of that play, but I think got maybe a yard or two against Hayworth.
Yes. And so, I mean, I feel like we do play better on Fridays because we're more in control, so we just decided to go on Friday. And I'd rather have a free Saturday if it was up to me, but.
Yeah, I So Luttrell working out of the shotgun, hands it off, and Diesel Paris
He gets
swarmed around again, and it's going to be another big loss. At Dwight with Coach Mike Allen, here's the punt by the Falcons where it was like a blizzard.
Oh, yeah.
Ball is fielded, then dropped, and it's on the turf. Do the Falcons have it?
It was caught and then muffed again.
And the officials say that will be Raider footing up the big goose egg, 29-0. Their quarterback, Corbin Breen, waiting to get Jackson McGahee out there on the field. He'll work under center. Full house backfield. 2 receivers, one up top, one near side. Hands it off, and not much doing there. In fact, that's going to be a loss on the play as the quarterback, Corbin Breen, works under center, turns, hands it off, dive play up the middle. Decent pickup, and we got a rugby scrum going, still going, and the officials blow it dead. 3rd and long here for Iroquois West. No doubt at this juncture of the ball game, scoreboard being what it is, they'll probably run a couple plays. Here's the throw down and nearly caught. I tell you, nice throw from the quarterback Breen out to the go in the 3rd quarter. He'll work out of the shotgun, low snap, picks it up, throws it down the field. Nice arm, but well out of the range of the intended target. 10 minutes after these. 22 of those were against Moments in Week 6, but they scored 45 that game.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
you know, the Bears right now, I don't even know if they've scored that many points, to be honest.
probably not. I think that's a safe assumption. Here's a handoff. New quarterback out there is number 4, Kellen Porter, and the handoff to Diesel. Quarterback out there, Kellen Porter, low snap, and he had to fall on it. Yes. Quarterback Kellen Porter working out of the shotgun. Diesel Paris right behind him. Hands it off to Diesel. Sidesteps the defender. Pretty good quickness. Dives ahead, and I think he's got the first down.
Yeah, Diesel's little, but he's got some might into him. He jumped for that first down.
Yeah. Hands made their way up north here on I-57 to Clifton. Here's another bad snap, and Kellen has to fall on that one, working out of the shotgun a little bit. Ball will be snapped from their own 44. High snap. Porter able to corral it. Here's Diesel Paris. He eluded one defender and finally brought down for a loss. Points offensively doesn't help. Full house backfield, fumble, and the ball is on the ground again. Crowd out there by game where that comes into play, but that would appear to be the case at this juncture. So Ben Rush back to punt. They've got 2 return men back deep, one in central on I-57. Ben Rush back for the punt. Gets the snap, kicks it in the air, got a great bounce, and it's picked up at about the 40-yard line. Run out here by their starting running back. That is Gavin Coleman, and they're going to get on the board. Iroquois West, Gavin Coleman running it in, and on the punt return, that's a touchdown for the Raiders.
It looks like the Falcons wanted a flag.
So they're just going to go for what would appear to be 1 here. Here's Breen up the middle, and
Looked like he got it.
I don't know
but
if
I'm
the
not
ball
for
ever
sure.
crossed the goal line. It did, and they get it in for a point. online. Yeah, we stream the games on the web at network1sports.com. Short kick, JT Hammett for doing so. 3:50 remaining in the ball game, 29-7. Falcons going to work out of the shotgun. Here's the turn, rush back in there at quarterback, hands it off. And what a nice run here by GCMS. That's going to be good enough for a first down. Emerson Wall. Rush again working out of the shotgun. Two receivers here to the near side, one up top. Bad snap, and he has to fall on. He tried to pick it up and do something with it. A little bit high, jumps up, corrals that. Running off the tackle to the left side. Got positive yardage, about 4 before being tackled there on the Falcon sideline.
Dedication and hard work made Jamie Sexton a standout for the Falcons on the football field. That same commitment is still finding solutions.
You can listen to both broadcasts in their entirety. Falcons are going to punt the football away. Here's Ben Rush. Good kick by Ben on the left sideline. That's going to bounce and just goes out of bounds at about the 20. They will not. And you'll start to hear the Falcon fans all the way around. Run the string out, and the perfect season intact. They claim the championship, winning 29-7. They'll have the trophy presentation here before too long, and then we'll get the Mighty Mites game going. All right, let's send it back to our studios. Tom will feel a little time here, and we'll have the Mighty Mites, GCMS, and the Redskins coming up here on WGCY.
Weather information for the WGCY listening area from our national weather service.
The far sideline for the champions of the junior division, the GCMS Falcons. Great season by both teams.
Yeah, I don't think